Adam Wisnewski is joining us now to gain some confidence in the kitchen.
That's right.
We're whipping up some coleslaw.
That's right. It's summertime, so you got to have coleslaw.
Right, for the side of your barbecue ribs or whatever.
Or whatever. And that's the thing is, coleslaw is a sweet spot for a lot of the different lessons that I try to teach people. Is you can use it up. You know, there's a lot of different coleslaws you can make. There's an endless variety.
Yeah.
So you can just grab stuff out of the fridge and use it.
And that's always what you're about, just grabbing what you have and using it,
right.
Taking advantage of what you got.
Right.
In the
if you
fridge.
learn the technique, and then you can expand. And so that's another thing is, if you're bored with chicken, then make a kind of coleslaw to go with it. If you have a pulled pork sandwich, make a pineapple-based coleslaw.
Ooh, yum.
You can make a spicy coleslaw.
And you can throw the coleslaw like they do in the South, throw the coleslaw on the pulled pork sandwich.
That's exactly what I do. Fish tacos, anything. So you can make a 1,000 different kinds of coleslaw. You can take any of our cruciferous friends, the cabbage family.
Big word
right?
this morning.
So the cruciferous family is the cabbage, the broccolis. That's going to be a basis of a lot of your slaws.
Yeah.
But I like celery in there or fennel. You can put in green peppers, carrots and beets. You can do radishes.
I honestly didn't think of putting beets in a coleslaw. That sounds yummy.
Yeah, maybe it would be a bright red coleslaw, and it would stain everything red. But you know, you want to have that flavor. It's right there for you. So you can also put fruit in it. You've got grapes and apples and pineapple. You can make all sorts of different bases and types. But the essentials of coleslaw are the 3 ingredients that go into the dressing. And
all right.
so we're going to talk about that real quick. Is sugar, salt, and vinegar.
Sugar, salt, and vinegar.
And that gives you that tanginess and the bite and the sweet and the salty. And
is the amount of each really the key to that?
Well, and every recipe is an opinion.
Okay.
You know, you're going to look it up and you're going to see 10,000 different ways to make a coleslaw dressing.
Yeah.
The one that I'm going to make today is, you know, one that I make on a regular basis. And it's a lot of salt and a lot of sugar. And then I drain a lot of that off. And some recipes will have you add the salt and sugar and keep it in. So it's just whatever method you want to use.
What's the benefit of draining it out?
So you can put a lot of flavor in there, and then you can, and that'll soak into some of the leaves of the different vegetables, and then you can drain off and get rid of some of that salt and sugar, because there's a lot of salt and sugar in this particular recipe, for example.
Okay.
So to start off, what you do is you grate up some vegetables, and so in the old-fashioned world, you might have to spend an afternoon grating vegetables
there.
Should we
use this side?
Yeah. And so you could do that for a half an hour, or I'll tell you what, the food processor is your friend.
It's like going everywhere.
Yes. So watch this. So let's take the rest of that, and we'll just pop that into the food processor, and in, you know, about 30 seconds, we can reduce that into the coleslaw. Oh, you got one more?
Yeah, throw that little leaf in there.
All right. And so, you can see that, oops, worked in rehearsal. There we go.
There we go.
But I'm a big fan of the food processor, right?
Yeah.
So in just a couple minutes, you can make 6, 8, 10 cups of coleslaw.
Yeah, easy.
And, you know, save your knuckles.
That's a good investment.
That is a great investment. I have 3, I think, of these, and I use them all the time. And so what I did was I shredded up a bunch of coleslaw here. This is carrots and celery and cabbage.
Yum.
Right? And so we'll add your cabbage to that.
Okay.
There you go. Thank you. And then we're going to use about 1/3 of a cup. So say that was 6 cups of coleslaw. I would use about 1/3 of a cup of salt.
Okay.
About 2/3 a cup.
You want me to do this?
Please.
Okay. 2/3 of a cup of
and
sugar?
then about the same amount of vinegar as sugar. And so we've got a lot of different vinegars you can use. I like a strong vinegar, cider, or red, or rice. So we're going to go with red today.
Yeah, I like that idea.
And so I'm just going to...
Yeah, you do it.
All right, so I'm going to put in about the same amount of vinegar as sugar and about half as much salt. And that's generally the rule of thumb.
Smells good.
And there you go. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to put that, I'm going to crunch it with my hands.
Okay.
I'm going to put it into a bag, and I'm going to let it marinate for at least half an hour, but maybe overnight.
Oh, maybe even overnight.
Yeah.
All right, so we'll let you do that, and then we will check back in with you in just a little bit to show the finished product.
Very good.
And, of course, you know, give it a little taste.
Absolutely.
That's the best part about it, right, Adam?
All right.
All right, we will be right back with more of The Morning Show right after this. Stick with us.